I think there's two things you need to do with big data. You need to have big purpose, and you need to have right data. Let's explore the two of those. Big purpose. Why are you doing what it is that you're doing? One of the most shocking things to me as I look at case studies and talk to clients is that it's very unclear in some cases the problem from a business perspective that big data is trying to solve. And more importantly, if you ask more than one person in the organization, they'll give you a very different answer as to what they're trying to achieve. So getting alignment and focus on the business problem within the organization that you're trying to solve for is absolutely critical. The other big challenge that we've seen is that business groups and IT tend to have very different agendas. This is another age-old truism. So making sure that you can align those from the beginning, and it kind of goes to the first point as well in terms of making sure everyone's clear on the objective, is really, really critical. The other thing we know is that people generally in organizations don't like to share. So data ends up being in silos, and sometimes the systems that hold that data don't allow for that data to talk or to be accessed across the different silos seamlessly. Figuring out up front what it is that you're actually going to be able to impact and the data that you're going to have access to, rather than getting halfway into a project and figuring out that you can't get half the data, or that group X and Y aren't able to provide it in the way that you need it to do the job, is something that's really important to sort out. The other piece that's really critical is ensuring that you've got the right capability, the right skill set of the people in the organization or the consultants that you bring in to do this work, to be able to look at this and see the project through from start to finish. And finally, and this goes again to the first point, making sure that you're always keeping the business metrics in mind. What is this actually going to return? And how is it going to impact how we do business?